What is up today, Bladers? Today we got the really exciting release, UX-14 Scorpio Spear. As you can see, this one has a new gimmick, and the new bit is called Zap. Really excited for this new UX release. Seen some footage of it, and I guess, the range for the weight is like 41 to like 38. Hopefully we get a heavy guy in this one. So tag along as we unbox this new UX Bay. Got this off of Bays and Bricks. Let me know if you guys ordered it. So popping it out of the packaging right now. So there is the ripcord launcher popped out. There's the blade. So this is a really cool looking launcher that it comes with. It has those yellow accents. Really goes well with the blade. Really excited to start using this one in tournaments because of the new gimmick. Here's the yellow ripcord. It's kind of like the ripcord from the Samurai Saber launcher. Mine's a little bent, but that's perfectly fine. Alright, so here is the launcher itself. Yellow accents, yellow printing. Popping it out of the plastic so you guys can take a closer look. And then now, moment of truth, put in the ripcord. So far, a really good looking launcher. And now, moment of truth, here is the bay. Let's cut open the plastic together. So let me know, guys, which part of this release are you most excited for, the bit or the blade gimmick? So just struggling a little with the plastic right here. Bear with me. All right. Just getting all the parts out. All right, here is the bit, Zap. Based on what I see with performance, depending on how you launch it, it could either be defensive or really aggressive. And then here is 0.70, I believe, for the ratchet. And here is the blade. And there's the gimmick. As you can see, if you turn that free blade on the bottom, you can't launch it. So that's it in attack mode, and that's it in regular stamina mode. So put on the blade, put on the ratchet. Here is the bit. So how the gimmick works is, as soon as it hits the extreme rail, the red plastic portion on the blade will turn it into attack mode. Alright, so let's see how much this bad boy weighs. We'll start off with the blade first. Here is Scorpio Spear. As you can see, I got one at 40 grams. So a heavy boy here. Just got lucky. Next up, let's weigh the ratchet. We got it at 6.9 grams. And then the bit. Bit is at 2.5. Alright, now let's weigh the whole thing together. 49.3. Alright, guys. Let me know. Did you guys enjoy this unboxing video? Alright, let's start with some practice battles. So here's Scorpio Spear on its stock combo. 0.70 Zap. As you can see, if I turn the bit, it activates the gimmick. So basically when it hits that extreme rail, it's going to go into attack mode. I'm going to practice launch it because there's two ways to launch Scorpio Spear. If you launch it at a certain angle or if it's not fully flat, as you could see, Zap acts really aggressively. But if you do like a drop launch, if you do it properly, your blade will stay dead center. So this is if you want to just do something defensive. So as you could see, I didn't do it properly on that one, wasn't fully flat, hence more aggressive movement from the bit. I found it easier to do on the string launcher, just like how they did it in the official Beyblade X website. So if you do it there, straight in the middle, drop launch, as you could see, your bay would stay fully defensive. But I kind of find it hard to do it in tournaments since I do like using ripcords for more power. But that's just for reference so you guys know there is two ways to launch Scorpio Spear. So right now, let's test him against the Stamina King Wizard Rod on 960 ball. So here's for round 1. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. So as you could see, very aggressive movement right away, but Rod gets that lucky tap into the pocket for an over finish. So we got 2 points for Rod. So next, we'll try another round. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. And as you can see, Zap, super aggressive. I try to pull really hard on that one. But because of how many times it hit that extreme rail, it's just going to drain its stamina. Wizard Rod is just really good at absorbing hits. And looks like the attack gimmick just didn't have enough time to grab into Wizrod. So, looks like Wizrod will take the stamina win for a spin finish. That's 1 point. Alright, we'll try again for round 3. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Alright, here goes Scorpio. Let's see if it could pull a big hit. So, looks like Zap does tend to struggle with stamina. It's really good for like big first hits. Kind of reminds me of Level by how it moves. And another stamina finish. Alright, one more round with Wizrod. And then we'll try to move on to testing it out against Phoenix Wing. Alright, so last and final round. Ooh! And as you can see, Scorpio Spear, if it gets lucky, can do those big hits. Knocked out Rod. So now we're going to test it against Blue Phoenix Wing. I have it on 160 and point, just in case you guys were wondering what combo I have it on. So here's the first round with it. Both blades are very aggressive. I find Phoenix Wing on 160 point to be very good with power and stamina. So it could outspin Zap, as you could see here. So that's a spin finish to Phoenix. Another round, let's go. And self-pocket. So if you're also not careful with launching, if it makes contact, you can self-pocket pretty easily. Alright, so we're going to try again with Phoenix Wing. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Alright, super solid so far. Nothing miraculous yet from Scorpio. Super solid hits. Alright. Looks like Scorpio will win the stamina round in that one. Alright, let's do another round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Alright, they're both spinning pretty hard. And a burst. So as you could see, that Phoenix Wing combo, one of the best meta combos in my opinion. 160 and point. I run it in tournaments all the time. It's pretty good for sniping those ratchets. Alright, final round. And Scorpio did not get to the extreme zone. Alright, like and follow, guys.